Yeah, baby, another important win for the Montreal Canadiens, and they do it on the big stage, Hockey Night in Canada. What a game! And that was our first win on a Saturday night in a while, and it felt good. There were tense moments, but overall, seemed like we were watching a highlight reel package. There was 11 goals scored, and many of them were absolutely nasty. I got to enjoy that game with my father, which was an absolute blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it with friends and family as well. But once again, the Habs prove that when they play that full 60 minutes, they are a tough team to deal with, and it seems like they are on a mission. The Montreal Canadiens defeat the Buffalo Sabres 7-4. That puts their record to 40, 28, and 7 on the season. We are now 3 points ahead of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Woo! Yeah! But they do have a game in hand, but that game in hand is only good if they win it. So I love that Montreal is putting pressure on these guys to win games. They are going to feel it. We're still 2 points behind Carolina as they beat the Minnesota Wild tonight 5-1. But it sets up a very intense game for tomorrow. That is going to be amazing. Once again, I have to say how awesome it is to be involved in this playoff race. It's stressful, but it is fun. Let's get into the game from tonight. I love how Montreal started this game yet again, right from puck drop. They're playing their opponent hard. Just getting to the red line, dumping it, chasing it in, wearing their opponents down, forechecking hard, generating turnovers. And for the most part, they made it really hard on Buffalo tonight, limiting their time and space with the puck, pressuring the puck carrier, and of course, breaking their breakouts up through the neutral zone. So I love Montreal's game. Back and forth first period to start. Buffalo definitely had some chances, and Price had to be there for us when we needed him. And it is the Buffalo Sabres who get the first goal. Sam Reinhart sneaks one, 5-hole on Carey Price after they had some sustained pressure for a while. It's assisted by Middlestat and Montour. Montour, by the way, who's a fantastic player. He's going to be real good for the Buffalo Sabres moving forward. But I love how Montreal responds in that second period. It's Arturi Lehkonen finishing a nasty play, which is started by Max Domi, dangling in a phone booth. His vision and playmaking vision is insane. This player we have on our hands is incredible. And he's emotionally involved and just all business, though. If you watch his post-game interviews, all business. But on this particular play, dangling in a phone booth, he slows the pace of play down to open up the lane. Backhand pass over to Shaw, who then sneaks one over to Lehkonen, and he finishes it, diving into the net. Absolutely fantastic. Max Domi now. We're going to get to it, but he ended up with 3 points on the night, a goal and 2 assists. 67 points now. 3 points away from that 70-point mark. He's a Montreal Canadian. Man, the next goal comes from Brendan Gallagher. Once again, Montreal forecheck, and this time it's Deneau down low. He gets that turnover, and what a pass. Diving, one-handed pass into the slot for Gallagher, who snipes it. One of his 2 goals on the night. Man, 33 goals on the year now for Brendan Gallagher. Absolutely incredible. And 2 assists on the night for Deneau as well, who he himself having a great season, 48 points. That's a career high from him already. The third goal for the Montreal Canadiens comes from Andrew Shaw after some nasty sauce from Max Domi into the slot for Shaw, who in his own right snipes one over Carter Hutton. Beautiful goal for Andrew Shaw. Yet another guy having a fantastic season. He gets a few points, 2 points on the night, and he is at 40 points on the season now, which is a career high from him, and he's 2 goals away from his career high as well. It's just nonstop with this team, eh? The guys are going this year, and I still haven't gotten to Thomas Tatar. And he picks up, so that was 3 straight goals for the Montreal Canadiens there. Came in bunches, but then they come in bunches for the Sabres. It's Nylander who picks one up for the Sabres on the power play after a nasty pass from Rasmus Dahlin. You know what, guys? The Buffalo Sabres are going to be a very hard team to deal with moving forward in the Atlantic Division. They got so much young talent on their team. Reinhart, Middlestat, Jack Eichel, Brandon Montour, just the list goes on and on. Skinner, let's hope that he doesn't stick around because he's a fantastic player in his own right. The next goal comes from the Buffalo Sabres as well, but this one, it's Drouin with the giveaway. You'd hope he'd realize that at this point, there's a 1-goal difference between the teams. Not a good time to make a risky play. He carries the puck into the middle, and those offensive blue line giveaways or neutral zone area giveaways can be really tough, and that could have been a very costly moment in the game. Thankfully, it wasn't, but the thing is, at the end of the day, Drouin is having a fantastic season. He's clearly a gifted offensive player, and these mistakes are young player mistakes, and hopefully they can be coached out of them. But at the end of the day, still a good season for Jonathan Drouin. So it's Scandella, though. You can't take it away after the giveaway of the play that the Buffalo Sabres make. It's Scandella who gets it. Nasty drop pass from Larson, and Scandella then puts it past Price. But once again, the Habs respond very well. This time it's Nate Thompson, the fourth line, generating the turnover. This guy's been fantastic for us. The speed on him, and he's constantly getting these turnovers and finding lanes to the net and exploiting them. A little bit of trouble finishing, but at the end of the day, this guy is looking real good for us. Great pickup by Bergevin. On this particular play, he gets the turnover in the neutral zone, gets the puck up to Jordan Wheel. We get a 2-on-1 and a smart play by Jordan Wheel. Just shooting low, looking for the rebound. He gets it, and Byron finishes it off. Jordan Wheel, 5 points in 9 games since he has been a Hab. Looking real good as well. That fourth line is looking very solid and balanced, generating some energy for us as of late. We go into the third period, and we get a gross play from Shea Weber, pinching in, carrying the puck down low, and the no-look pass over to Brendan Gallagher, who once again snipes it for his second on the night. But Shea, the no-look pass, what a season he is having. 31 points in 51 games, 13 goals, and not only that, he's one of the best shutdown D in the league. If he was dealing with an injury, he definitely in the last couple weeks, he definitely looks over it at this point, the way he is playing. He's 33 years old, and he's a beast, and he's our captain, and I love it. The Buffalo Sabres get one back shortly after that. Jack Eichel, his first as a Hab, and unfortunately, likely not his last. Nice goal from him there at the end of a power play, which actually was Shaw, who got a 4-minute penalty after having to stick up for himself and his teammates. The ref's missing a call. Shaw gets a hit to the head, and he's pissed, and he goes around and he bangs some people up, gets those penalties. It didn't end up costing us, thankfully. Initially, the Habs do kill the 4-minute power play that the Sabres had, but they do score slightly after it. Eichel with the goal. But you really got to hope here that Shaw is okay. He did not return after the penalties that he served. Apparently, he just had to get checked out, so that's a good sign, and they wanted to kind of have him calm down at the end of the game. So after this, we see Domi. Montreal gets another power play goal. They're second in 2 games. It's Domi this time calling for the pass, and he snipes it. What a season he's having. Oh, this guy is 3 points away from that 70-point mark, and I love how he is emotionally involved. He's tough, and but all businesslike in the interviews after the game. If you watch them, he is focused and on a mission to get this team into the playoffs. I love it, and I love that he's a Montreal Canadian. I cannot say it enough. And at the end, Tatar ends up picking up an empty net goal for his 3rd point on the night in his 500th NHL game, so congratulations to Tuna. A couple more notes here. I just want to say how well the lines are looking as of late. Very well balanced. Each line has a 2-way specialist defensive forward. They got some skill, they got some grit, and Claude Julien deserves credit for the balance in his lines that he has found. And especially that 4th line, Wheel and Thompson have looked very good for us as of late. Such a fantastic game. End of the game stats, 44 to 27 shots from Montreal. We're 59% in the face-off dot, which has been trending very well lately. 1 for 2 on the power play, 3 for 4 on the PK. Montreal with 30 hits on the night, playing real physical, like I said, and Price with 23 saves. What a game. And this one tomorrow is going to be insane. I cannot wait to talk to you guys after that one. Let me know what you thought about this game in the comments. If you like my content, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at ScotianCanadien. And of course, hit that like and subscribe button. Ole, 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 ole.